Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Mini Daily. And as you've probably noticed, if you're a keen-eyed viewer, I am wearing the same clothes for every intro because I filmed all the intros on the same day. We are just after finishing the video on the Morris. The video will be up by the time that you watch this. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to remove the cylinder head off the Mk2 and we're going to have a look in and see what caused this engine to seize, see if it's savable, and try and get some progress and some movement on this car. I am so looking forward to getting this car on the road. Same with the Mini. I'm buzzing. These two cars need to be done, need to be enjoyed, and can't just keep sitting in the shed for the rest of their lives. So without further ado, bring us in and let's just have a look at this Golf engine. Right, so as you can see, we have one engine. So of course I bought myself a lovely new pair of hose clamp pliers and I left them in the Mark IV. But what we'll do is we'll start stripping from the top and start getting the manifolds and stuff off, the wire in here and then the inlet manifold obviously. So hopefully it'll come off and hopefully we will see what the problem is with the engine. And I didn't realise that I'd stopped recording. With all of this disconnected hoses here, two at the back here to undo, with a lot gone off here as well. For some reason the carb was loose, I don't know why, but we'll just stay plugging and taking things off and see how we go. Not asking. Right, I'll take us up to where we are now. So, exhaust manifolds off, yeah, they had to be ground off. Inlet manifold side is off. So, we've all the plumbing disconnected down here. So, I think it's just this plastic cover. And then we're ready to start the head bolts. I'll hopefully bring it in closer to the head bolts to show you how to take them off. So there's a little sequence for it. And we'll go from there. I went to take the dipstick off and realised that it's an Allen key head. Don't ask me why, but it is. So I'll get them two lapped off and then we'll bring it back in for the final moment. Now the 3 bolts out there for the water pump, so I'm going to try and beat that out and see how bad it is. That covers 3 to me, so we're going to start whipping off the head bolts. Right, they're an M12. So what we'll do is we'll get the long extension bar and the long ratchet. You've heard 1,000 times, start and do your way around. Start on this one. What you're doing is you're gently cracking it. Just like that. Right, are we ready to see what it's like with the head off? Hopefully it comes up off it easy. If not, I'm going to have to take another wander up and get a soft hammer because I ain't baiting that with my regular hammer. That's promising. Okay, that's stuck on a stud. Stud. Okay, so we found the problem. Fiddlesticks. I'll bring his in there and let you see. So we have the head, we have the water pump, which surprisingly unseized itself when I started beating it with a hammer. The back of it doesn't seem bad. See there's some movement in that. So, right, that's the water pump. Let's have a look at the head. The head itself is nice. Don't see any problems with it. Good clean up. The valve is a bit crusty. Other than that, it seems okay. So, on to the main event. Who's copped it? Cheers there. Yeah. That's nice. That's not bad. That's not bad. Dun dun dun. What do we reckon? Is it foobarred, or do you think we can save it? Obviously when I'm trying to turn on the crank, it's getting... Ugh. Lovely. Right, I'm going to do a few little methods here. I'm going to get bar down on the crank. We'll see if we can get this baby to turn. A little bit more time lapses and stuff like that, but should be good to go. Best part about having kids, constant free rags. Let's get this head out of the way. Lovely. That's stuck. So I'm trying to put a bit of heat on it. See what we can do. See if we can clean up this edge with a bit of wire wool. Look, it's £100 engine. If we can get it to run, it's the original engine. Fantastic. Right, I took his off time lapse there. I was having a problem that the engine was actually staying up when I didn't want it to, because I need to let it down far enough that I can put a bar in on it. So basically I took the engine mount out, I took this bolt out, this one flew, I had to take that one out, wouldn't budge. So I had to take the big bolt out. Now, as you can see, there's the problem why the engine was on the piss. So I got the manifold out of the way, just to give me extra access, which means we'll be able to pull off the starting motor and work on that. So now we can let it down and we can stick a bar on the engine, heat that piston back up and see what happens. Anyone caught that? It moved. Jenny. Did everyone see that? It's free. It's free. Brilliant. By the way, I actually like this stuff. Picked it up in a local Mr. Price, and you probably don't have them in the UK, but that spray is actually quite good. Just looks like watered down ATF. It smells like it too, but it's good stuff. Now, back to the good stuff. Now, are you watching very carefully? Here, hopefully my fat shoulder isn't in the way. Now, it is getting tight around there. I don't mind that.
What I might try and do is I might try and turn the engine the other way, and what I'll do is I have a honer and I'll stick the honer down this and possibly this one, although that one's not bad, and hopefully we can get a full revolution. So I'll do a part 2 on this because I say this video is getting quite long. But yeah, the engine's free. Yes. Just bring her back. It's getting tight again. Wonder is it in gear? Being in reverse probably doesn't help. She's free. Do you know what? I'm actually going to continue now. I'm going to go down and I'm going to get the engine honer, and I'm just going to take all this stuff off and see if we can get full revolution. Yes! Well, one honing tool. Never used it before. Looks fun. But I just want to say a massive thank you to Alan, the golf guru, if you're watching it. He said these engines are hard to kill. He had an engine on standby for me. I know that, but I think by the looks of it now that we're going to be able to save this one. So let's get these bores just honed a little bit at the top. It's only rusting at the top, so I just want a clean enough surface for the rings to go up so that I don't break them. Plenty of lube. I'm going to bring it in and let you see the difference in that. Now, perfecto. So we'll put this back up and we'll see if we can get a turn on this. Right, that's the engine free. So next step is going to be cleaning up the head and stuff. You can call it there for the day. You've seen it do a full revolution. I am absolutely buzzing. You like the video, you know where the button is down there. Just hit the thumbs up, give us a comment. What do you think of the fact that we're actually after being able to save this engine? What would you like to see in the next episode? Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Doesn't cost anything, and share them up with your friends. I'll catch you in the next one.